I will be with you in just a minute here. Rosie and I will be with you in just a minute here. And Katie, say hi, Katie. And Bo's on the floor. Just getting it shared over into my group. Hi, I'm Penny Boden. I help aspiring artists draw intuitively and confidently. And drawing really is the foundation of visual arts. When your drawing skills improve, you are bound to improve in your chosen art. And this is Rosie. Some of you have met Rosie before. And Katie's here too. Say hi, Katie. Bo's on the floor. I'm keeping Katie on my lap so she behaves and doesn't run to bark at the window. Anyhow, I've been so busy getting ready for my upcoming live masterclass on how to get in touch with your artist intuition that things have been crazy busy. I thought I would squeeze in a short live stream this morning anyhow because it's Monday and that's when I do my live streams. So today I want to talk about how your artist intuition can guide you on a pathway, and it's very similar to the pathway in life. And I have often told people, and totally believe myself, that when you awaken your artist intuition, you awaken your whole life intuition as well. And you really can't separate the two, because intuition is intuition, and you can't separate art from life, because if you're an artist, art is part of your life. It's really not, I don't like to call it a hobby. It's a passion. It's a lifestyle, really. If you choose art, you can choose art as a lifestyle. If you do much better in it if you choose it as a lifestyle. If you just do it once in a while, when you get around to it, it doesn't really go anywhere. But when art becomes part of you as a lifestyle, you're constantly, whatever you're doing, it's possibility for inspiration. So I want to talk about that a little today, and a little about your pathway, and starting with your whole life intuition. Like I say, when you awaken your artist intuition, you awaken your intuition overall. Anyhow, before we start, I want to invite you again to sign up for my masterclass if you haven't done so already. Inside my masterclass, you are going to get a free peek at how to get in touch with your artist intuition. But that is coming up in 2 days, actually less than 2 days now. So if you want to get in on it, you need to sign up now. So you can click the link above to sign up, and I'll be happy to see you there. Anyhow, let's get started on the topic at hand. So artist intuition. Artist intuition is part of the whole package of intuition. What I find, since I've been really using intuition in my art, I have really become very intuitive just in life. And I want to relate it to a pathway, because in the past, when I would be going for a walk and I would come to a fork in the path, I would stop and I would think. And I wouldn't stop and think. I would think on the way up to the fork. And I would think, well, now which way would make more sense to go? Maybe I need a shorter walk, so I'll go this way. Maybe I want a longer walk, I'll go this way, blah, blah, blah. There's all kinds of reasons why you might choose one path. But now, since my intuition has been awoken more, I don't think about which way to go. I feel it from here. That gut feeling, that intuition. I just, I kind of ponder and just allow it to kick in. Get my mind out of the thinking zone and into the intuitive zone. And I just get the feeling. I just get the feeling of which direction I could take, that I should take. What feels right? What feels right? It's about feeling. It's not about thinking. It's about what feels right. And that's the same thing in your artwork. You know, so many people, especially beginners, they think about what should I do next. And I'm not discounting thinking. You got to do some thinking in your art, that's for sure. But you have background knowledge too of your own world. And your background knowledge is going to work well with your intuition. Your background knowledge is there for your intuition to tap into. So you just need to let it happen. But like I said, don't totally discount thinking. So when you're working on a project and you're not sure where you want to take it, are you going to go by those old art rules? You're going to go by what other people would think, or what might sell? Or are you just going to trust your gut, trust your intuition, and get the feeling of what seems right here? What feels right? Not so much what seems right, but what feels right. So think about that for a moment. I mean, this is going to be a short live stream today. Of course, I say that and then it ends up being longer anyways, but because I have so much to do still to get ready for my master class. But I want to share something that I've been working on with you. I decided to do a dog series, and this is my sister's dog, Ojito. He's a Mexican rescue dog. That's why he has a Mexican name. And I started here with a charcoal drawing of Ojito, and I thought, you know what, it needs something else. And this dog is, she had him actually DNA tested, and he has a lot of pit bull in him, but the funny thing is he looks exactly like a pharaoh hound. And one of the characteristics of a pharaoh hound is that when they get excited, they blush and their ears get pink, and this dog does that. So I wanted to capture that in, I don't know if you can really see the pink in his ears. It's like holding it in a mirror here. It's hard to get it in the right spot. But I started out with a charcoal drawing, and then I thought he needed a bit of color. It was just too plain and ordinary, and I just wanted to experiment and have some fun. And a lot of people don't want to do that. Hi, Linda. Thanks. I think it's a cool picture too. Bo, come back here. Bo, come and settle down. Settle down. Wait. Got to keep dogs behaving here too. So anyhow, I just decided to just get out the pastels and just allow my intuition to kick in and say, what do I want to try here? Well, not so much say. I just told you not say, feel. And what I do is often I will allow the pastel or whatever I'm drawing with in my hand. Everyone does have intuition, Linda. Sad thing is it's often lost, and that's because of our culture of norms and expectations. We're told what to think. Bo, come. Hey. Sorry about that rude interruption here by Bo. Come on, Bo. Come and settle down. Sit and wait. Maybe you can say hi after if you're good. Yes, we all have intuition. As I said, sadly, because of our cultural expectations and norms, we are basically told what to think. So our intuition is lost. There, I got them both on my lap now, so they'll behave. So it is lost, but the good news is that you can get it back. And you just basically have to trust yourself, because intuition really is all about trust. You have to trust yourself to get it back. Let's put that aside now. And I'm going to talk about that more in my masterclass that's coming up on Wednesday. I can't really get into it now because it really is, I have a 4-step process in which I will show you or guide you in how to awaken your artist intuition. And And you're going to get some notes on that if you sign up for the masterclass, because I have a free artist intuition guidebook that I'm going to send out after the masterclass to the people that signed up. So you will get my 4-step process for how to get in touch with your artist intuition. And yes, Linda, we all have it. It's there in us. And if it's like anything else, it's like your muscles or whatever, or skills. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. But the good news is you can get it back. Anyhow, as I was saying, often when I'm drawing or painting intuitively, which is the only way I do it now, what I do is, for example, after I got the charcoal drawing done, we'll talk about that, I wanted to add some color. And what I did was I had the pastel in my hand, and I just kind of held it over the drawing and just let it hover there, and just kind of moved it around over the different parts, and just waiting for my intuition to tell me what feels right. What feels right? A little bit of yellow here to bring out the yellow eyes. So I gave him yellow eyes because he has yellow eyes. He's a kind of a tan colored dog, but I wanted to do something unique here, and not, I didn't want to, I wanted some realism. Of course, there's always realism in a drawing like this, because we know it's a dog, right? So that's realism. There are always varying degrees of realism. But I wanted to add something unique, and that was bits of color and not exactly the color that he is. So I gave him yellow eyes like he has, and then I just allowed my pastel hand to kind of hover over and just, you know, move over different spots, and then when it felt right to put down a stroke of yellow, I did. And same with the pink, and because I didn't want to just have his ears pink, and I know you probably can't see the pink that well here, but he does have a pink tinge in his ears, and I didn't want to have just in his ears, because then it's not a unified drawing. So I did the same with the pink, and just kind of let my pastel hand kind of hover over, and when it felt right, I put down some pink. So that gives you a little glimpse at it, a little glimpse at artist intuition. And as I said in my master class, give you a closer view of it. It's really hard to do because it's like moving something around in a mirror. I'm looking at my screen where it's showing me. That's pretty good. And I've decided that I started this off by deciding that I wanted to do a dog series. And I started with him just because he's such a unique looking dog. And I still have my original drawing that I transferred onto that good piece of paper. So I just thought I might transfer it on to another good piece of paper and try something different, because I learned so much with that one. I haven't used pastels for a while, and I was a little bit rusty with them. So that kind of warmed me up, and I have all kinds of ideas as to what I might try with another piece of art using my same drawing. And I plan to share that with you in the group when I get that done. I plan to share the series. So I've been so busy getting ready for my master class that I haven't even had time to really share any of my own art with you. I've got some new stuff, some prints, some lino cut prints that are in a show right now for our Printmakers Only group. And it was hard enough for me to get ready for that show with everything else going on. So I haven't yet scan those original prints and put them up to show you in the group, but I plan to do that when things settle down a little. Pretty excited about the upcoming master class. A little nervous about it because it's my first, but I'm pretty excited about it. So, and of course I'm over planning, making sure everything's right, and it's not just doing the master class, it's all the technology that's involved too, and the invitations and things like that, getting them all set up right. So it's taking a lot of my time, and I do plan to do more of the same. So this is my first run, and it's practice like the same as with any art. This is a type of art, so I'm sure I'll get better at it as I go along. Just want to check over in my group and see if I've got any comments coming in there. Don't want to miss anybody's comments. And if you are watching from the replay, feel free to comment there too. And I love coming back and and commenting back on the comments I get. So let's see. Trying to do it with the wrong hand here because I'm trying to keep dogs under control at the same time. No comments there. Okay, so I'm gonna, actually what I'll do is I'll let the dogs say hi first. We can't leave them out, can we? There's Katie and Bo saying hi. But now I'm going to sign off because I have lots to do. So I hope that you sign up for my free masterclass and join me on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, which is -8 Universal Time Coordination, the UTC. I think that's what it stands for. Oh, Rosie swiped a dog treat. Oh, well. I guess she deserves it. She puts up with the dogs and they put up with her. Anyhow, I hope to see you on Wednesday.